Hello, dear viewer, Noah here, and today I'm going to tackle my singing anxiety. So, a couple of weeks ago, I posted my first YouTube video in a long time, where I reacted to my cringe old videos that I had recorded for YouTube many years ago. And in one part of it, I mentioned of my singing anxiety. Um, I'd always been self-conscious also about singing. Like, you're not going to hear me sing probably still. And it's true. All of my life, I have been very self-conscious about anybody hearing me sing, and it's really kind of bothered me for a long time. Because even like if I'm in the car alone, I can't even sing because I'm afraid of like people hearing me from outside the vehicle. My partner likes to sing along to music, and he always wants me to join him, and I just couldn't. And I think it's probably because like when I was a kid at some point, somebody probably made fun of me for singing. Maybe I was like off key or something, or just obnoxious. I'm not really sure. And I don't even really remember what might have triggered it. But for a long time, I was just like, singing isn't for me. And I've been thinking about it over the years, and I think that what it was coming down to was both I wasn't very practiced in singing, so I probably was off key. But maybe more importantly was that I have a bit of a perfectionist personality, and I always found it very cringe when I heard other people trying to sing a song, but they got the lyrics wrong, or they just kind of like hummed along during the parts where they don't really know what the lyrics are. Um, and when they say when you cringe at something that somebody else is doing, it's really because you have like a deep-seated insecurity yourself. And when you see other people exemplifying what you're insecure about, it kind of creates that physical reaction in you to witness it. Um, but over the years, um, there's one song that some of my friends have caught me singing sometimes, and that was "It's a Small World." Um, the music that plays along with the ride at the Disneyland parks. And the first time that I went on Small World, I was like 4 years old when my family like brought me down to Disney World, Florida. And you would think that a small child wouldn't enjoy that ride because of all the moving dolls. Like it was kind of objectively creepy, but strangely, it was my favorite ride. I don't remember much of that first trip to Disneyland, but I am told that I wanted to go on that ride again and again. Um, and then, some people think the ride is kind of silly and cringe, and they don't want to go on it with me, but I like to drag them along. But occasionally, my friends have actually heard me sing along to the music. And one of my friends actually caught me on video doing that one time. And I think the reason that I can sing "It's a Small World" is because the lyrics are very simple. And if you're not aware, there's actually more to the song than just the chorus. Everybody always thinks like the song is just "It's a small world after all" being played just over and over on a loop. That's not the case. There's actually verses to the song. And anyway, like I know that song by heart pretty much, and so it's the only song that I ever felt comfortable singing, even though I probably don't sing it in the right like key and everything. But like, given that the ride is classically annoying, um, a lot of people just think it's a very silly ride. I would feel more at ease actually singing along to it when I'm on it with my friends. So let me play a clip of a recording that one of my friends got me on the ride, and then we'll go from there. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. World of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears.
Steph.
So that video was recorded a couple of years ago, and the last time that I was at Disney World, I think, was last November, and I went with my partner and his family, and as tradition, we went on "It's a Small World," and I sang along to the music. My partner's mom thought I was a little bit cringe, but I don't really care. And I was singing along, and then I was surprised to hear that there was a secret third verse added to the song. Um, like I knew the song by heart. I knew there was only two verses to it, and it started playing, an English version of the third verse, and I was like, this is new. I had to do some research later, and apparently the third verse was just released a handful of years ago. I think it's after the original composer of the song had passed away, or something like that. Um, and so I was just thinking recently, especially after I did that YouTube reaction video recently, I was like, you know, is enough for my singing anxiety? And I've had a lot of anxieties over the years about different things, and I kind of found that exposure therapy helps, like just doing something cringe and putting it online and keeping it online. Like once I cross a new threshold for the first time, it seems that much easier to like not care about it as much going forward. Um, and so today I decided I would, um, stand up and properly sing the whole song, all three verses. I had found a karaoke soundtrack online that I did a little bit of editing on it so I don't have to sing the chorus between every single verse because, let's be real, the chorus is long and obnoxious. But I think the verses are cute, and then I did get the chorus in there at the end. Um, so without further ado, I'm gonna sing for you properly this time. Uh, let's see it. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. There's just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. Though the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all. Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind. Through our vast, wondrous land, when we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. And so there you have it. Am I going to do more of these kind of videos? Probably not. But I am going to keep this online, especially if I can rewatch this whole entire thing and like not sweat and cringe watching my own performance. But as with everything I've done online to help with my various anxieties, I'm just gonna keep it on there to always be kind of a reminder to myself not to take myself too seriously, and hopefully by pushing myself out of my comfort zone and doing something a little bit embarrassing and scary like this online, it will help me grow as a person, and maybe I'll be able to sing in the car right next to my partner and not really care what I sound like, or who knows. Um, I might do other videos about other stories of anxious things that I've gone through and how I've gotten over them because I have stories for weeks. But let me know in the comments if you resonate with any of this or if you want to hear more kind of mental health anxiety topics from me. I've just recently started my YouTube channel, and I'm sort of putting out a variety of content of things that I'm interested in and curious about, and I don't know which ones are going to resonate the most, that I'm going to find an audience for. But yeah, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. All the YouTubers say that, but I hear it helps. And yeah, until next time, I'm Noah, and thank you for watching this whole thing.